9 habits that are destroying your confidence. Confidence, a quality that some possess innately while others nurture it through life's journey from childhood to adulthood, is not immune to setbacks. It is vital to distinguish between external influences beyond our control and those within our sphere of influence. In the following discussion, we'll delve into 9 detrimental habits that can erode your confidence and provide strategies for overcoming them. Our aim is to empower you to shed these habits, paving the way for a more self-assured and confident version of yourself. Overcoming the negative thinking trap. Negative thinking is a formidable adversary when it comes to eroding confidence. How many times have you found yourself in the midst of those inner monologues, saying, "I'm not good enough," or "I can't do this"? We've all had our fair share of these moments, haven't we? The truth is, your thoughts have a profound impact on your self-esteem. If you continually convince yourself that you're not good enough, you'll inadvertently sabotage your confidence. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy, where your beliefs become your reality. However, there's a way to break free from this destructive cycle. Instead of dwelling on negative thoughts, it's essential to reframe them with positive affirmations. Challenge those beliefs that hold you back. When you catch yourself thinking, "I can never get that promotion, even though I'm qualified," try shifting your mindset to say, "I am good enough for this job, and I need to showcase my skills." By focusing on what you can do and the strengths you bring to the table, you start building a more optimistic and self-assured outlook. As we've explored the detrimental effects of negative thinking and social media comparisons on your confidence, it's evident that overcoming these challenges requires a shift in mindset and perspective. It's about reclaiming control over your thoughts and not letting external influences dictate your self-worth. In the next section, we'll delve into practical strategies for tackling these habits head-on, empowering you to regain and boost your confidence. So, let's embark on this journey to self-assuredness together. Navigating the perils of social media comparisons. In our digital age, social media is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it connects us with friends, acquaintances, and the wider world. On the other hand, it can be a breeding ground for comparison and insecurity. The pictures and stories people share on social platforms often portray idealized versions of their lives, but these snapshots rarely reveal the full story. If you've ever found yourself scrolling through Instagram, comparing your everyday life to the highlight reels of others, you're not alone. Indulging in the ceaseless comparison game can be detrimental to your real-world self-assurance. This is why it becomes paramount to acknowledge that social media does not faithfully depict the intricacies of our daily lives. Those impeccably edited photos and meticulously crafted captions are deliberately cherry-picked to project a tailored image. Grasping this essential truth becomes your anchor to reality, offering respite from the adverse effects of constant comparison. As you internalize this awareness, you begin to ground yourself firmly in the authenticity of your own experiences, effectively diminishing the detrimental impact that incessant comparisons can have on your self-esteem and overall confidence. In an age where social media reigns supreme, we often find ourselves navigating a digital minefield of curated perfection. But remember, beneath those polished surfaces lies a world far from the ordinary, and understanding this can be the key to anchoring your self-assurance. The temptation of social media comparisons. In the modern digital landscape, it's nearly impossible to escape the allure of social media. Platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter beckon with a seemingly endless stream of captivating images and stories. It's here that the seeds of comparison are sown, as we scroll through carefully curated posts that suggest everyone but us is living a life worthy of a Hollywood script. Have you ever gazed longingly at a friend's picturesque vacation photos in an exotic locale, or marveled at the impeccably staged snapshots of a celebrity's seemingly effortless life? If so, you're not alone. The temptation to compare our own existence to these curated narratives is a universal experience, one that often leaves us questioning the richness and significance of our own lives. However, it's essential to confront the reality: the digital realm is a world of illusions. The flawlessly framed images and meticulously crafted captions merely capture fragments of reality, akin to the highlights rather than the unfiltered truth. It's akin to assessing a book solely by its cover, overlooking the fact that the most compelling stories often unfold between the pages. As we venture into the intricate world of self-deprecation, where our words can either fortify or fracture our self-confidence, it is essential to draw a clear line between humility and self-belittlement. This distinction will serve as our guiding star as we embark on a transformative journey to untangle the layers of self-deprecating talk and its profound influence on our self-assuredness. Navigating the quagmire of self-deprecation. In the intricate tapestry of human interactions, self-deprecating comments often weave themselves subtly into our conversations, often unnoticed. We've all experienced those moments when we downplay our achievements, belittle our abilities, or make light of our own worth. It's a common social reflex, a way to connect with others or deflect attention, but beneath its seemingly innocuous surface lies the insidious potential to erode our self-esteem. Have you ever found yourself uttering phrases like, "Oh, I'm not that great at this," or "I'm just not good enough"? Perhaps you've used humor as a shield, employing self-deprecation to fit in or avoid the dreaded label of arrogance. While these self-deprecating remarks may seem harmless or endearing, they hold the power to subtly chip away at our self-esteem over time. Distinguishing between humility and self-deprecation is crucial for nurturing a healthy sense of self-worth and confidence. These two concepts may seem similar at first glance, but they carry fundamentally different implications for our self-esteem and how we interact with the world around us. Humility is a virtue that involves recognizing our strengths and limitations without diminishing our intrinsic worth. It's about maintaining a balanced perspective on our abilities while acknowledging that we are all a work in progress, continually evolving and growing. A humble individual can celebrate their accomplishments without arrogance and acknowledge their shortcomings without feeling diminished. On the other hand, self-deprecation is a harmful habit where individuals consistently belittle themselves. It often stems from insecurity, seeking validation, or deflecting attention away from one's achievements. When someone engages in self-deprecating behavior, they undermine their own worth, inadvertently reinforcing negative self-perceptions. This pattern can have a profound impact on self-esteem and confidence. One key distinction between humility and self-deprecation lies in their effects on our interactions with others. Humble individuals tend to foster positive connections because they are comfortable with themselves and are not threatened by the accomplishments of others. They can genuinely celebrate others' successes without feeling diminished. In contrast, self-deprecating individuals may unknowingly burden their relationships by constantly seeking reassurance or deflecting compliments, making it challenging for others to express genuine admiration or support. Recognizing the difference between these two approaches is essential for personal growth and confidence building. Embracing humility allows us to cultivate a balanced view of ourselves, acknowledging our strengths and areas for improvement while maintaining a healthy sense of self-worth. It enables us to interact with others authentically, fostering positive relationships. To overcome self-deprecation, it's essential to develop self-awareness and challenge negative self-talk. This process involves catching ourselves in moments of self-deprecating behavior and reframing those thoughts with positive affirmations. Seeking support from friends, family, or a therapist can also be beneficial in breaking this destructive habit and rebuilding self-confidence. Understanding the nuanced difference between humility and self-deprecation is the cornerstone of reclaiming our self-confidence. Embracing humility empowers us to acknowledge our areas for growth while recognizing our inherent value as individuals. It fosters a sense of self-assuredness that doesn't hinge on belittling ourselves, but rather on a balanced perception of our abilities and potential. Avoiding self-deprecating talk doesn't translate to veering toward boastfulness or arrogance. It is a deliberate choice to respect our worth and reshape our self-narrative towards a more accurate and constructive view. Our words carry immense power, and by replacing self-deprecation with affirmations of our worth and potential, we embark on the path to reshaping our self-confidence. As we delve into the intricate labyrinth of blame shifting, where external factors can often become convenient scapegoats for our own situations, it's vital to understand the pivotal difference between laying blame and taking ownership. This distinction will serve as our guiding compass as we embark on a transformative journey to explore the impact of blaming others on our self-esteem and confidence. The perils of blaming others. In the tapestry of human interactions, shifting blame onto external factors is a well-practiced art. It's an alluring escape route, a way to absolve ourselves of responsibility when things don't go as planned. We've all witnessed those moments when individuals point fingers at circumstances, other people, or just plain bad luck rather than accepting accountability for their actions or decisions. Have you ever found yourself saying, "It's not my fault, it's the system that's flawed," or "I wouldn't be in this situation if it weren't for them"? Perhaps you've been tempted to pass the blame onto external forces to preserve your self-image or protect your ego. Blaming others can be an enticing coping mechanism, but beneath its surface lies the potential to corrode our self-esteem and confidence. However, it is paramount to differentiate between laying blame and taking ownership. Laying blame involves deflecting responsibility and attributing negative outcomes solely to external factors, often without introspection or constructive action. On the contrary, taking ownership means recognizing our role in a situation, acknowledging our capacity to make choices, and actively participating in crafting solutions. By acknowledging and actively addressing these habits, you have the power to not only reclaim but also strengthen your confidence. Keep in mind that confidence is a dynamic journey, one that requires continuous effort and self-awareness. With persistence and a commitment to personal growth, you can conquer these destructive tendencies and unleash your full potential. The transformation begins today, and as you do, watch your confidence ascend to new heights, opening doors to a world of opportunities waiting to be embraced.